Finance Minister Tharman Shanmugaratnam was appointed Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Manpower by Prime Minister Loong on Wednesday. Speaking to the media at the launch of Jurong Lake Run 2011, he spoke on how he will manage and formulate policy in Singapore.
I think we've got to listen before we formulate. I think with each new term of government, and particularly with this new term of government, after our watershed elections, we've got to do a lot of consultation, feedback, toing and froing as well. Not just listen and then think about it and decide what you want to do, but listen and then get back to people and refine ideas in that process.
Mr. Shanmugaratnam will also take over Senior Minister Goh Chok Tong as the Chairman of MAS, on top of his roles as DPM, Minister for Finance and Minister for Manpower.
Well, I think in MOM it's transitional. We have a new man coming in, Tan Chuan Jin, who has a lot of promise. I'll be holding the fort and helping to guide him and overseeing policy work especially. But I expect that he'll come up to scratch quickly. It's not like you're having three different hats on your head. It's more one hat on top of another, so when you put it together, it's not that large actually. Well, there's a lot of coordination in any event between MOF and MOM at the policy level. Everything we do in CPF and workfare, foreign workers, we're already coordinating very tightly. That's why I say it's one hat on top of another and not two different hats.
Mr. Shanmugaratnam launched the inaugural Jurong Lake Run 2011, which aims to attract 8,000 participants on Friday, and pointed to the event as an example of Singaporeans coming together to create something from the ground up.
This whole event was the initiative of a group of young Singaporeans. The idea came from a small group of youth who were themselves running enthusiasts. They pushed the idea, got support from myself and other community leaders, got support of the corporate sector, and have been working extremely hard to bring this to fruition. And it's a good example of what Singaporeans can do, whether in sports, in culture, or in developing strong social support networks on the ground.
The Jurong Lake Run will be held on the 10th of July with a 10-kilometre competitive race and a 5-kilometre fun run for individuals and families. So will Mr. Shanmugaratnam, MP for the Taman Jurong Ward in Jurong GRC, be taking part in the race?
I will probably be forced to, but, without three hats on the head. Yeah.
In the next clip, Mr. Shanmugaratnam speaks more on the new cabinet and government policies.